I'd like to show you one of our recent restorations. This was a 1973 Fiat Spider, and it got a number of custom upgrades to it. First of all, you can see it's got new bumpers. These are the Harrington stainless steel bumpers, along with driving lights up front. It's got a set of our Monza 15 by 7.5 silver wheels on it. Wilwood Big Brake Kit up front. It also received Vogtland lowering springs. The Vogtland springs will bring the car down to the European Spider height. Progressive springs that give it a really nice ride. A few minor details aren't quite done yet. Luggage rack not installed on the car. Features are new emblems on the side with the Pininfarina F in it. And the heart of this restoration really was in the engine. It's a 2-liter and converted to fuel injection. So let's take a look at the engine. We'll talk about the upgrades. So 2-liter engine. We used a 2-liter crossmember to lower the engine down so we had hood clearance. And this motor got 10-to-1 forged pistons. It's got a lightweight flywheel on it. The head's been ported and polished with large valves. It's got the Computronics ignition system in it, 95 amp alternator upgrade, adjustable cam gears, lightweight billet aluminum crank pulley. And one of the challenges, of course, was making the fuel injection fit with the battery under the hood. As you know, the fuel injected cars starting in 1980 had the battery in the trunk, so there's quite a bit more room under the hood. So this engine compartment is a little bit crowded. And one of our newest products is the electric water pump that we've installed on the car. This eliminates the need to drive the mechanical water pump. While the pump stays in place, the impeller's been removed, so we have full flow through the pump into the engine. So the electric pump mounts down on the side of the engine, and it eliminates the need for a thermostat, so that makes bleeding the cooling system really easy. You just turn the key on as you fill the cooling system, and the water circulates slowly on a cold engine, and within seconds you've got the system full of air, or full of coolant, and no air in the system. So the electric water pump has an electronic controller with it. You set the targeted engine temperature you want it to run at, and the pump varies its speed so that it keeps the engine in that temperature range. It also controls the cooling fan. Here you can see the sensor that it uses in the upper radiator hose here. So this engine, with all the lightweight parts on it, is really responsive. That lightweight flywheel, the lightweight crank pulley, and the fact we're not spinning a water pump anymore makes this engine just rev like crazy. So the interior got some new stuff. The interior was partially done in this car, so we didn't have to replace everything in it. As you can see, it's a really nice package. And we've mounted the controller in the glove box on this car, so that there you can see the controller mounted there. Very easy to program. You just turn the key on and set the temperature for wherever you want it targeted. And it's got an alert that tells you when the fan is on, and also an alert if the engine starts running above the targeted temperature as an alert. An optional feature with it is you can get an alert for low coolant also. It's an extra sensor that you add into the system. This car also got our rear seat delete, and we've got a subwoofer in the bottom here. The top panel hasn't been installed yet, but it makes a nice package with the rear seat delete and gives you quite a bit of storage room underneath there. So that basically concludes the restoration on this car. Performance is really excellent. The engine is very responsive, and we're estimating that engine's in 140 to 145 horsepower range. So there you have it. All these parts we used are available on our website at allisonsautomotive.com. And thanks for watching.